The mother of the Oxford school shooter Ethan Crumbley has been convicted of manslaughter charges related to the horrific crime that took place on November the 30th of 2021. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another true crime video. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If you do enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Investigators say 45-year-old Jennifer Crumbley ignored her son's repeated cries for help, resulting in the high school shooting that took place in Oxford, Michigan, when her son was just 15 years old. Ethan Crumbley was charged as an adult and is currently serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. His parents, Jennifer and James Crumbley, were charged with manslaughter in relation to the 4 students who lost their life. Their son, who was suffering from severe mental illness, had asked his parents multiple times for mental help, which, in his own words, they laughed at him and told him to suck it up. Ethan kept a journal in which he wrote about harming animals and wanting to kill people. He also wrote about how his parents ignored and laughed at his requests for therapy. He made multiple entries about his desire of wanting to shoot up the school. Jennifer and James had even been called to the school days before the shooting regarding a disturbing drawing that Ethan had wrote on one of his papers. To me, I see this as a cry for help because he sure wasn't getting it from his parents. The two agreed that they would get their son help, but you know what they ended up getting him instead? A gun. They even told the school that they were too busy to take him home that day, but do you know what Jennifer Crumbley was actually doing? Making plans to see her secret lover and have an affair. He should have immediately been pulled from that school and put on an emergency mental health hold where he would have gotten the help that he needed. But instead, James Crumbley purchased him a firearm and Jennifer had taken him to the shooting range. I mean, how insane is that? Getting their troubled son a firearm and teaching him how to shoot after he had wrote that he wanted to shoot and kill people? They can deny all they want seeing those journal entries, but what they cannot deny is the fact that they saw what he had been writing on that school paper. During Jennifer Crumbley's trial, there were text messages uncovered between her and her son regarding the incident that happened at the school, saying, "You need to learn to not get caught." She also told the court that if anything, she thought he would end up turning the gun on himself. Which, you know what, I'm starting to wonder if she actually secretly wanted that. I mean, this is completely disgusting and horrifying. They clearly neglected this child, and a dentist had even said that Ethan had 12 cavities in his teeth at one point. I'm sorry, but I do feel bad for this kid. I am not in any way excusing what he has done, and I truly believe that he should pay for it, but he was clearly recognizing that what was going on in his head was wrong. I mean, he couldn't have been any more louder in his cries for help. His parents are terrible. They should have gotten him the help that he needed, and this was extremely preventable had they had done that. When Jennifer Crumbley was asked what she would have done differently, she told the court that there wasn't anything she would have done differently. She was so emotionless. I mean, this woman is truly awful. She cared more about her own life and having her affairs than she did about her own child. Jennifer Crumbley was found guilty of 4 counts of manslaughter and is currently awaiting sentencing. Her husband, James Crumbley, is next to go on trial for the same charges. These two are extremely heartless and were even seen rolling their eyes in a court clip of them hearing what their charges initially were going to be. They just couldn't be bothered with this. I mean, it's truly heartbreaking. They don't care that children lost their lives. A surviving victim who gave an impact statement at Jennifer Crumbley's trial has had to go back to inpatient therapy after all of this because I'm sure it's opened up some extremely traumatic wounds. And they're going to have to face this again at James Crumbley's trial. Like, I wish they just pled guilty to spare these poor children. They've had to go through enough at the hands of the Crumbley family. They failed their child, and now the rest of his life is over, as well as the life of 4 other children and all of their family and loved ones and the surviving victims. I mean, it just couldn't have been any more preventable. They truly are to blame, and I do believe that they deserve some prison time to sit there and think about how disgusting their actions have been and how much they truly failed their son and the families of so many others. But as always, I want to hear all of your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think the jury got it right? You know, I always love to hear everything you guys have to say, and thank you guys so much for clicking on this video today. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss videos just like this one. I hope you guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys in my next video.